Hello.
What's up?
How are you?
Just waiting on Sophie to log in. And if you're ready, you can just port on in and stack on the gate. Is that way you know you're ready? I feel like I'm missing something.
I was just about to say I might be able to get a healer to fill if Sophie's feeling bad, but she's a different trial right now.
Might be an old group or something, I don't know. So we are going to swap out this day. It looks like either Sunday for 3 hours for the entire week, or I think the other day is Thursday, or it might be Saturday. I'll have to double check the doodle poll, but I will let you guys know what the new day will be by the next raid. Just need to double check with the doodle poll, make sure to fill that out if you haven't already. Just looking at it, it doesn't seem like we're going to find a time that fits everybody, and that's kind of to be expected when you have 12 people's schedules to kind of line up. So we will see how many spots we need to fill in once we have our new raid day. Wednesdays are just not working out, so if he has another raid at 11, I get out of class like really late sometimes, so I'm just going to move it.
You just had to go and get a PhD.
Sorry. There was like a 9 AM class, like I could have taken the 9 AM section, but I'm like, I'm an adult. I'm gonna make a responsible decision and take the night class.
Yeah, right, so you'll actually go.
Well, I have to go, because if I don't go, I lose like 2 points off my grade or something.
Fair.
I'm gonna make a responsible...
Double check, I think I'm group 1.
Yes. If we get to execute 2, because just in case we get to execute tonight, if you are group 1, you're going to be on the left side. If you're group 2, you're going to be on the right side. I think Sophie is normally on the right side, I think. So that means Kanok, you'd be on the left side. And then, so that'd be 4 and 4. Which means we just have 2 more DPS, so Bug would be on left, Jermaine would... No, Jermaine's already on the right side. Who's the other one? Brad. And... Melvin. So Bug would be on the... Wait, how does that... Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm kiting. Oh, okay, yeah, so Bug and Brad would be on the left side, Melvin would be on the right side if we get to execute. I'll write it down in group chat. Okay. Yeah, once we have everybody in and I see all the names lit up, we can go ahead and go through. We'll kill Reliquin, and we're gonna do Fire Ice today.
Am I in a Melvin talking?
You are staying up top, so the backups will go Bug first, then Bread, and then Melvin.
Okay.
Just make sure to call out for that backup right away. Kind of make a judgment call. If you guys are late going down, call for a backup. Obviously, if somebody dies, call for a backup. And then backups, if you can't go down because you went down last portal phase, just make sure to say that so we're not kind of awkwardly waiting. Don't see Sophie.
Loading screen.
Oh, okay. Do you have a cookie in your mouth? It sounds like you're like eating something.
I'm eating Ritz crackers.
Those are cookies, kind of.
The savory kind.
Ritz are
Like
delicious.
the real cheddar cheese kind. They're so good. They're salty as fuck.
Ritz are terrible, man. I don't know why.
What?
Ritz are
They're so
fantastic. You
good.
take that back.
Oh,
I
You
bet you
take that back
they,
right now.
they taste better than dog.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Dems be fighting words.
Not this conversation.
No, Deadly's not here to give League any shit about it.
Like, dude, don't like dog is so like last season now. Like people eat new shit now. Have you heard something called bamboo rat? That's the new shit.
Wait, did you say bamboo rat?
Yes,
What?
bamboo rat.
What?
It's not like a rat. It's more like a beaver, but like they still
Oh,
call
my
it rat.
game crashed. Awesome.
Rip.
It's more like a beaver, but like it's like it has really thick skins, and people say like the skin is so fatty, tastes great. I never had it. I want to try it.
gross.
No, people.
If I want fatty skin, I'm just gonna go to like Boston Market and get a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Do you not understand like medieval like back in Europe, everybody eats beaver back in the days? So like bamboo rat isn't that much different from a beaver. You should call it a rat, but it doesn't look like a rat.
Alright, let's see what's going on with the
No.
chat.
It's a good question.
If, I don't know if you guys are able to
bamboo
hear me.
rat.
There were some audio issues last night with the stream. So if you guys can hear everything fine, just give me an affirmative in the chat. If you can't hear me, then I don't know, say so in chat, I guess. But Stamina Nightblade bow builds, they are good enough to get good DPS. Like you can get like 45k on a bow build, the Stamina Nightblade. That obviously is gonna fall short of a dual wield bow build. So like dual wield Stamina Nightblade self buff. At least me personally, I'm pulling like 53k on average. Bow builds, you're not going to be able to pull that high. You're going to be able to pull maybe 45 if you're good, maybe up to 46, 47. So they're viable, but they're not going to be the best, and it's going to be hard to convince somebody to take you in as a bow build.
I was in the buggiest +1 run of VCR earlier today. There was like invisible orbs.
In terms of Cloudrest being one of the harder trials, yes, Cloudrest, depending on what you're doing, so Cloudrest
Crushing
+0 is
Darkness
pretty
would
simple.
start in the group
Cloudrest
and then
+1 is a little bit tougher. I'd
run
put
away to the
+1 around like
tank,
the Kraglor and hard modes.
vice versa.
+2 and +3 are definitely a lot more difficult though.
I
So
was
yes,
lagging hardcore.
Cloudrest is one of the more difficult trials in the
There's just
game.
all kind of crazy stuff going on.
I think somebody in one of my other guilds said they had like an Asylum hard mode where Olms just didn't put out any fire.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Crazy.
Like imagine if that happened like on an IR run.
I know. That'd be so great.
It's such a cheese.
It's not cheesing if it's not your fault.
Sure.
Hey, Sophie's here. Alright, we can go through in 3, 2, 1, go. And because we are a short night tonight, we will not be taking any breaks unless somebody really has to pee.
Only a great warrior could defeat Samaja with all 3 Shadow Warriors by her side.
We are killing Reliquin, so we gotta go right. What did Deadly normally take, League?
I don't know. Were you the one taking the balls? Then he pushed the kiting one. You're the one taking.
I think I was the kitey one. Which boss did you take, League?
I take the griffin. So
Okay, so then Jerbear, you'll take the rider,
Okay.
and I'll be
Sounds good.
kiting around.
I'm so sorry, guys. was typing the something to describe the bad rat.
Okay. Go ahead and count us down then, League.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go.
Zamaja bids me to fight, and so I shall.
Dual-wield bow, you're gonna want to go Reliquin plus Advanced Yokata. If you don't have Reliquin, you can use something like War Machine instead. You do switch targets quite often in Cloudrest, so War Machine's actually not a bad option instead of Reliquin.
Heavy.
My horn, 3, 2, 1. And to the rider.
Alright, horn.
Shut down.
Heavy. Oh shit. Interrupt. I was stunned, sorry about that. A little delay.
Just acting.
Alright, back to the bird.
Heavy.
Careful. Oh, that is quite odd. How do you jump so
Hitting them?
I mean, oh, he just didn't jump to the farthest person.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, he just like jumped into the group.
Yeah, I was clear before they're from that.
Alright, to the rider. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Watch that heavy.
Heavy.
Or
Oh, I'm wearing Lord War, not a one wear. Back to the bird.
Heavy.
My horn.
Block.
Zamaja opened the gates to the dark realm. We must destroy it.
Careful, heavy. Heavy, he's enraged.
He's doing some crazy jumping.
yeah, no.
My light shall show you the way.
Block. Heavy.
Pay for hurting Valonaril.
Back to the rider.
Alright, my horn. Heavy.
Try to chain in that steward.
How dare you strike my griffin?
Back to the bird.
Dare to harm my
Okay.
griffin.
Heavy.
My horn in 3, 2, 1.
Block.
My horn's up.
Heavy. Why is he jumping there?
He jumped to me, but the lightning didn't even like spawn on me.
Weird.
Get the rider. Don't kill the rider because we still have quite a bit of health left on bird.
How dare you strike my
I'm not running
Ooh.
above that, so not gonna be penetrating.
Get the griffin. Kill the griffin.
We can't allow
Are we skipping portal?
to remain
Sure.
from within.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
Biscuit for the biscuit. Block.
Enter that gateway. The siege is gone.
No, we don't, Ulrime.
Oh,
Shut
I
up.
died. Holy
I got it.
fuck.
I got it. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Double horn.
Valonaril.
Alright, kill the rider.
As my power grows, So
Hooray.
to my shadows.
Alright, let me put on Earthcore because I don't want to run Lord Warrior.
I'm getting some horrible frame rates, so hopefully.
How does it feel, Olori?
I feel like it's all the shadow particle effects that causes lag here.
Yeah. Let me double check my video setting then. I feel like I have it on more.
Anybody know what's the next event in the game?
Oh, wow, okay. I think it's the...
I'll take this Yagram that's just ran around.
Take this one.
Coming over to where we normally. Okay. There you go.
I think the next actual event is the anniversary event. That should be in April. I think it's April 5th.
There's a monstrosity loose.
Oh, wow, where's it going?
Don't know, but it killed like people.
Hey.
Brad was frantically running away from it.
I had to dodge
Let's get right into it.
League is starting because Jerbear, you are going down first.
Put in 3, 2, 1.
My
But I'm running Blood Alternate because apparently Bone Shield doesn't do jack shit.
For what?
For anybody. Don't you know?
Well, how many bone shields do we have?
It is such an amazing
Orbs.
stuff that you have to be like right next to me to pick it up.
Remember to call out your bombs and stuffs. The horn, 3, 2, 1.
I might switch to bone shield then, because I don't think we need 3 altars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it in execute, so you probably.
Team 1, come through.
Yeah, I'm running altar instead of bone shield.
Frost, right?
Sure.
We need
We
one
got the
book.
frost. We got the frost.
Shard down.
Get the frost, someone.
Orbs.
Half the time we'll have
I got
to
it.
get the blood.
Frost, someone.
Get the orbs. Get the orbs. Get that shard that's right next to group.
We want 1 bone shield per side
On
at
tail.
least for
Stay.
execute, so I'll probably switch to bone shield after.
Last shard down.
Yeah, I'm running trailer, so having it or not doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's not for you so much, League, it's for other people.
Bomb on tail. Rotating.
You guys need to be way faster. Moving to the
My horn in 3, 2, 1. Make sure we are moving really, really fast. As soon as you see the Maja drop into the ground, that's when you guys should be looking around.
Get some module when she ports.
For Frost, pick it up.
I got her.
Orbs.
She's over pocket.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
Group 2, group 2.
Bomb on tail.
We need a replacement for group 2.
Ooh, come on, I taunted you.
Okay, back up group 2.
Going down.
Try to
my
get
horn?
that res before. I
I'm
got
back
it.
up for group 1, right?
There's no assigned groups for backups. It's if you hear backup call, then Bug says you can't go down, then you're on the list, kind of thing.
Orb
Tail.
by group.
Watch out, there's an orb, and Soroya is spawning. Soroya is here.
Still not far.
And we are focusing Soroya down.
We're stacking on the tail, right?
Yes, we're still stacking on tail. We're just turning around and focusing Soroya.
My horn 3, 2 down.
My horn next, and 3,
Orbs.
2, 1. Watch out, 1 by group.
For Frost, right? Someone get it,
Ooh,
please.
shit. Sorry, faced her a little bit further away.
Hold on. Bring her.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
You last shard. Take some out of someone.
Nope, nope, couldn't be wiped.
Let me double check a couple things. I shouldn't have died there.
Shadows for my army. Excellent.
Maybe not.
I would not run Night Mother's Gaze because that's just doubling up on Major
chill.
Fracture. I would rather do Hunding's Rage and then buy something like Spriggans off the Go Trader instead. Just so you're not doubling up on Major Fracture because that's a waste of a armor slot there.
Should be good now.
The shadows have such a
Okay.
big house.
Leak, go ahead and count us down then.
First, 23, 2.
The Welkenars could not defeat me, and neither will you. I am not alone in this fight. My shadows shall aid me.
My horn.
Hit them orcs.
Orcs.
Staying on tail.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Shield one.
Frost from the right of
Clear tail. Staying.
It's one.
Or
Jesus.
Here, orbs, in group, in group, in group.
Revealed.
everyone's right behind the group.
That's
down.
all of them.
Or is this the last one? I don't know. I can't count.
Yeah, it's the last
it
one.
might be. Who knows? We'll find out.
Rotating.
I'm
That's
the
a
best kite healer ever.
You even run Bone Shield for us, Sophie.
Well, we don't really need 3 altars, so yeah, I'll run.
Rotating.
on old butt, staying.
Orbs.
Watch out, there's one right in group. Sure, we're paying attention to where those orbs are.
Okay. I have the
Frost
mantra.
kite.
I'll go red.
Dodge roll as
Just
much
dodge
as you
roll,
can.
dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll.
Flare coming the tail.
My horn.
We're frost dropping as well in group.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Group 2.
Orbs. %3% to Sororia. The 1 orb of removing.
Frost.
Frost.
Shit, a little bit too.
Here's Sororia.
One down.
My horn.
Sororia's up.
One
Orbs.
right on tank. Orb right on tank. Never mind. I'm moving.
Your tail.
Two down.
Sure, we're focusing on Sororia.
Flare on tank.
Oh, we're frost right.
3 down.
4 frost left, and then 4 frost left.
And we're rotating.
Back out.
My horn.
Help me, help me. I got the stupid thing.
We're on new butt.
Orbs. I'll get the res joker.
You got it.
Oh,
I'm just waiting for the orc to move.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
that's just like hanging around your
Taking
butt.
the main boss.
Okay.
Taking the main boss. 3, 2, 1.
Rotating.
Okay.
There's
Ice.
ice in the back.
I need to drop the last Hoarfrost. Don't come through yet.
Orbs.
Watch out, she's jumping right
Team
into the
one.
group. Careful.
Team one come through.
Careful. We're rotating. Orbs.
We're on tail.
Horde Frost, right? And one.
Get the shade down.
Get that shade down real fast. She's jumping. Fulminate. Alright, she's resable.
It's one reser. Can tank get
I
that
got
shard.
it.
Okay.
Orbs.
You down?
Tail.
I ran one. I ran two. Okay.
For the standard.
Sorry about this whole Soria placement. We're doing my best. She's jumping. Careful. We're rotating as well. Last charge. Out. Whoever shade that is, that's dead. You can res. Fulminate. Careful. Watch it as we're moving. Discord might have disconnected here.
We must destroy it.
Got an orb that popped.
Addition to my
Definitely a white.
Yeah, it's gonna
Alright.
wipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Kamehameha.
I think we lost a couple of people to a bomb first, and that's kind of went downhill from there, right?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like from my end. My Discord cut out in the middle there, so I wasn't able to hear.
For a little bit, we could still hear you.
Yeah.
That's yeah, it happens sometimes where it's like I can't hear anybody, but you guys can still hear me, so it's really awkward. I always have to remind myself not to be all mad and stuff and toxic when that happens. Okay. There were a few orbs that popped that we probably could have avoided. Just be a little bit more mindful of where they're spawning and make sure you don't like accidentally run into one as we're transitioning. That was the only thing I noticed. Transitions themselves can be a little bit faster, but the bomb callouts are doing pretty well. Hoarfrost callouts are doing really well as well. So with all that said, let's keep on going. Leak, go ahead and count us down.
Put it in 3, 2.
my shadow.
My heart.
It's time for the Welcomers to be reunited.
My heart, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs. Behind group.
Staying on tail.
Frost left.
Team 1 come through.
We are moving.
We're on new tail.
by portal.
I got
If
it.
you guys are dropping frost while the group is moving, you need to call it because it's going to
Shard
be
down.
left behind.
Orbs everywhere?
We're getting those orbs.
2 down. Flare coming into group.
Start crushing.
3 down.
Move that crushing out of group.
My horn, 3, 2,
Orbs.
Four cross left.
Sure, get those orbs first, and then go for my trusty, my horn, and everyone's back together. 3, 1.
Bug stack up with
Ow.
the group.
Alright, getting Zamaja in
Shades
3,
down.
2, 1. I have her.
Correct.
You have
Get that
time.
res.
You have time to res me. I don't do anything until 65% anyways.
Useless.
Staying with Flare.
Orbs.
Get those orbs down.
Number 2 can come down. I got the top.
Rotating.
I should put my Swift Jewelry on first.
Yeah, I know some tanks that use it. It's helpful.
Yeah, I specifically made one just for this fight when I'm main tanking Zamaja. Might as well use
One
it.
down.
We have 3% till
Yeah.
Sororia.
Dropping
My horn.
four cross in the back.
Somebody died to
2 down, or 3 down.
bottom. Back out in the bottom.
Tail. Bomb on
Yeah.
tail.
One right on tank.
Orbs.
Yeah, back up just for running. Actually, no, there's more.
We have Sororia's up.
Do we have a backup down?
Do we get a
one
backup down?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Bug, could you go down? Everyone else can focus Sororia.
On tail.
Exploding now. Bottom is exploding.
We need another backup. I think.
Probably going down then.
Destroy that gateway.
Yeah, Bug, if you see the ring around the portal, it means the explosion is happening.
I didn't.
Oh,
Cross left.
We work out.
Oh, bomb.
Only fueled my power.
I don't. My bars are not correct. So,
You all shall make excellent additions to my shadow army.
What got the guys downstairs? Was it too much damage? Was it didn't
I
get?
saw it.
I think I ran just to the furthest one away. I ran to the first one I saw, which I think was the furthest one from me, and I died up in it, and I died in the explosion.
Okay. As long as we know what's killing us downstairs, and it's something that we can address.
All of Somerset.
Good. Alright. Yeah, just, I always go for the first one I see anyways, because in hard mode there's only one, so you might as well get used to that. If you have any way to, like, speed yourself up, or, like, maybe reduce, I forget what the CP, I think it's Sprinter, like, reduce the cost of sprinting, that'll help out a little bit. Sometimes it's just the farthest one, especially on hard mode, so you just kind of have to sprint to it as quickly as you can. Right. All this and done, Lee, go ahead and count us down again.
Against
3, 2,
darkness,
1.
shall be lost in my shadow.
Now, if you're a Nightblade, you can use like half. If you're a Sword, you can use Boundless Storm. If you're a Templar, then sucks to suck, you don't have speed.
Yeah, those come first downstairs.
My horn, 3, 2, 1. We have orbs.
Oh shit, I got 4 frost. With one of them. I didn't even see it drop. Don't go down, team 1. Drop into right of group.
We must destroy it.
Team 1 come through.
Staying on tail.
Or
Run over real fast, guys. They have orbs. One way in the back. Bomb on Newtail.
Alright, they're all revealed. I'll run it.
Flare on tail.
Orbs. Okay, orbs. We're moving. Why are you bringing the monstrosity? Why is it way over there?
Huh? Oh, cause huh?
Bomb on
Why
tail.
not?
Cross behind.
Are you location desynced?
Is the mini up? Well, I'm confused.
Mini is not up right now.
I've got some Masha.
Orbs. Watch out for those two in the back group.
Got it.
My horn, 3, 2, 1. Focus coming in.
Can't allow the March's gates to remain open.
2% Tesla
Group
roll.
2, safe to come down. Group 2, safe to come.
Cross behind.
Remember,
Alright, Soria's coming up.
here, wait.
My horn.
Soria.
Orbs.
Shit. Need a backup.
Rotating.
The stack going.
Cross. Oh, never mind, that was the last one.
Orbs. Good orbs.
New tail.
Sophie, I think
Bomb
you're
new
muted,
tail.
by the way.
I am super muted.
My horn,
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Put an end to your struggle.
Yeah. Agent, my bad on it. Do you want to keep the spider in the center at all times, even without minis?
With the minis up, yeah, you just want to keep... You basically want to take the spiders wherever we're focusing, so if there's no mini up, keep it on Zamaja. If there's a mini up, keep it by the mini.
Okay.
What happened downstairs, guys? Was it not enough DPS? Because we lost
Nah.
one?
Big explosion.
Okay, they were all three revealed.
Oh, someone
Oh,
got a pull.
okay. We'll just die.
My shadow shall aid me.
We'll just die.
Wee. No, I want it.
I'm just going too fast.
Ah, nice boy.
Yeah, so what happened downstairs? Was it we just lost one and didn't have enough DPS downstairs, or...
I thought we sent a backup. I ran two, and I thought the other one would grab the third one when I died.
Yeah, I got one because I was right beside it, so I got the easy one.
Maybe I didn't get to the portal when I ran the second one for the shard. I thought I got two.
You were close. You're picking up. You were close to it.
Yes, sometimes if you're too fast on the synergy, you won't actually pick it up, so just make sure you actually pick it up. I have been in groups where we've wiped because people thought they picked it up, but they actually didn't. Once League is...
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Okay, cool. You can go ahead and kind of stun this.
3, 2, 1. I just take the rats faster now because I was talking about stuff.
For the Welcomers is defeated. To me, my shadow warriors. To me.
My horn.
Bomb on tail.
Keep one come through.
They're on tail.
Rotating. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
One down. Orbs. 2 down. Orbs.
Bomb on tail.
Three down.
Rotating. More frosted towards the back. Leftish.
My horn.
Careful of that kite. Careful of that kite.
Ooh, I got bang.
Clear on two.
Got that
Get
kite.
back in. Everyone get back in.
Throw one down.
I have them unstressed.
Jer, if you get baneful and you think you're gonna die, just ask the other tank to take taunt.
Rotating. Get those orbs.
Yeah, you should really ask the healer to give you the bow shield.
I got the Maja.
Sometimes it's not enough though. Sometimes you just need to take the taunt off.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be alright, but
Then there will be
Save to res.
yeah, pick up bow shield first, and then pick up a lot of other you'll like very
Orbs in group. Careful.
Group 2.
My horn,
Clear
3,
on
2,
tail.
1. We have 2% to Sororian.
One down.
getting this sphere by.
Here comes Sororia.
What's left?
Orbs.
Tail.
Let's get those orbs down.
How's downstairs? I only got 1 shard so far. Oh, there's another one.
Unlucky.
2 down.
Or I'll make it go. Yeah.
Tail. Bomb on tail.
Ooh. Got some of that bomb for some reason. That was weird.
Rotating downstairs. What's going on?
There's one left. Grab it.
I'll try. I don't think it's gonna be.
Nope.
So close.
Refueled my power.
They were all open.
So are we just being too slow on the DPS downstairs? Is that what's going on? Sounds like you guys don't have enough time to run the orbs, which is usually a sign of lower DPS. Is the tank able to run Ellie Drain, or is one of the DPS in second group?
Well, I haven't been alley training fast.
I can throw Ellie Drain on.
No, I have alley train, no worries.
Oh, okay.
You guys just have to be a lot faster on the shards. If you guys have been reading War Council chat, remember all the tips that Colt provided for killing the crystals, which is just basically drop dots on one and single target the other, and then when your drops fall off, put them back onto that crystal, let the dots kill the crystal, and then start single targeting another crystal. Don't just kind of single target focus with your dots and single target abilities.
Yeah, one of the triggers also try to kill the one that has alley drain on them first. That also makes things easy. Because I can alley drain them all at the start, right? But I can alley drain 2 of them, so try to find those 2 first.
Yeah, it helps if you guys like both start, one. So Zamaja, the shade of Zamaja will always be on the north side, so it helps if one person starts north and then the other person starts south. You guys can both go. Or yeah.
Alley drain the one south if that's.
Yeah, or you guys can both start on north and then just like one go left, one go right kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
but,
probably way better.
Yeah, you guys have to be a little bit faster on getting those crystals down. So hopefully the Ellie Drain will help out, and you know, just be a little bit faster. Make sure you're not dropping dots and signal targeting one crystal. Drop dots on one, signal target the other, and let your dots do the work for you. Alright, League, go ahead and count us down.
43, 2, 1, let's go. Also, I generally go for the safety magma first before adding and drop the blood altar. Especially the blood altar, though, if I drop dash in, I have to. Or when I'm on top.
For this off-tank build, I'm running Dragon and Alkash. And I'm also running Earthport and Monster Helm set. Rotating. Sure, dropping that ice out if you win.
Game 1 from 3.
Flare tail. Sting.
Rotating. My horn, 3, 2, 1. Hit orbs.
One down.
Flare tail again.
It's 2.
2 down. 3 down.
We're rotating.
Right.
My horn. 3, 2, 1. Orbs.
Get the orbs and then get the monstrosity down afterwards.
Oh, got Baneful. Take the grab it. Actually, I'm good.
Oh, I already grabbed it.
Alright, cool.
Flare on 2.
Okay, grab into margin 3, 2, 1. I got it.
Hit orbs. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Tank. By tank.
Flare on
Zoria spawning now.
Oops, sorry, I didn't come. Try to start north, because north side has Iterative.
Focus Zoria. Back her up a little bit here.
1 down. Flare on Newtail. Oh shit, I didn't think
My horn.
Orbs.
Stupid synergy. Okay, it's down now, sorry.
And we're on Zoria once the orbs are dead.
2 down.
On tail. On old tail.
Cross new portal. Crossed. Left.
I ran 2
Orbs.
No, I'm down.
Boom.
Flare on tail.
That's a magic.
last one.
Flare on tail.
That was the third shard just popped up now, so you guys are still pretty slow downstairs second group. So we're gonna change up the DPS a little bit here. We have so we'll do Corey and Brett. Can you guys go down as group 2, and then Jermaine, Bug, and Melvin. You guys will be backups instead.
Sure thing.
If you guys need to change out your gear because of that, feel free to do so now. Give you guys a few seconds to do that.
The shadows answer to me now.
Alright. Leek, go ahead and count us down.
3, 2, 1.
And then, Jared, do you know what got you?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to my own health when I was kiting in darkness, and then, yeah, I saw like, yeah, it's good. I know what it was.
Okay. Just want to
Flare tail.
You can dodge roll through it too. Some people don't know that.
Dodge roll 1.
Orbs. You can dodge roll through the crushing darkness.
Yeah, then
Not
her,
flare.
Cross left.
her Nocturnal's Favor was coming at the same time. That's what ultimately got me. Team 1 come through.
Rotating. Or Frost is right behind the group.
It's really annoying if you get the, what you call the frozen, the like,
Oh,
here.
One down. Orbs.
animation cancel my own time. I was too
Bomb on tail.
cancel too fast.
Shard down. Frost left. Oh, I'm gonna die. Baby.
No, you won't. No, you won't. I believe.
Jesus Christ.
So, 4 and 1.
My cheeks were clenched. My heart.
Why something else was fun?
Your face cheeks, right, Sophie?
My bum cheeks. My heart. Shard down. Which one?
Orbs. Watch out for that one by group coming into group.
Watch out for the spider. It might hit somebody. Oh, okay, I'm good.
We should make the flare damage enemies.
I got barred. Shit.
It kills the shadows.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Here, I can grab it. Still have
Yeah.
the thing. Just make sure just try to dodge roll the Baneful if you can. I know it's hard.
Get my
Sometimes you
bone
have.
shield. Get my bone shield.
yeah, no, I just missed it. Yeah.
My horn. 3, 2, 1. 5% till Soria.
I take the boss for me.
Oh,
I need to go down.
yep. I got it.
Orbs.
I got more frost.
Yeah, I'm downstairs. Group 2 can come down.
Soria's up.
Someone else.
Get that Hoarfrost. The kind of.
Start with the one with the if that helps. Where's it?
Dropping 4 reveal. One reveal.
One down.
Watch that
Down.
standard.
Three down.
Platform.
Nice.
Okay,
Orbs.
Orbs and group. Over here. 4 cross right and 1. Oh,
There's still 2 orbs up. Still 2 orbs up.
Okay.
You're rotating.
We're up. Come on, man.
Mark.
Oh, I got 4 frost now.
My horn. Opioid.
Ah.
I
I
knew
just
that.
did one.
On tail.
heal. Nausea.
Horn in 3, 2, 1.
Taking the mother in 3, 2, 1.
Orbs.
Penalty
Orbs. Rotating. Bring her back closer.
Or across to the left.
Well, what are you guys doing? Kill the mini. Don't keep guys as a mother. What? I'm saying 4 people DPS in somebody.
Going to tail.
Make sure we're hitting the mini fulminates common.
4 cross to the right group.
Team 1 come through.
New tail.
Here come
Like
orbs.
going down. Someone dropped Hoarfrost on me. Hoarfrost near portal. Should be okay.
Yeah.
Someone has kite.
Yeah.
Dodge roll.
Fulminates coming. Fulminates coming. Careful. Watch your fulminate.
I cannot. Made that. Yeah, that was close.
I heard that anxiety.
We're rotating.
Yeah.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Left side. 2 down.
I'm gonna run this one.
Orbs.
Fulminate, careful, watch that fulminate route.
3 down.
Let's get the orbs.
Downstairs with 4 frost.
Alright, let's get that shade down real fast.
Oh,
Stay
it's back up.
stacked.
Stay stacked on Zamaja's tail. Alright, and then one person go out and get that res piece.
I got it.
I got darkness. I got barb.
Fulminate's coming out.
Shit. Oh, and right in the
Well, I died.
Oh, balls. Okay.
Wait.
I just didn't
Nope,
Flare
nope.
on portal.
We're gonna try to save this.
Flare on
We're
portal.
gonna try to save this. I'm gonna be a hero. That's what I'm gonna be.
Get those reses. Orbs.
Get those reses real fast, because I'm a good tank, but I ain't that good of a tank.
Okay, mini down.
Warrior's down.
Grabbing.
I'm gonna die.
I have Samaja.
Bullshit.
I have Samaja.
Frost is loose.
It's
Flare on tail.
over taunted. She's over taunted.
Who league is that?
I'm going down.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Group 2,
Alright.
group 2.
I think Asians.
I am
Shit.
Resable. Yes, off-tank Resibles.
Yes.
I am
You know.
the last priority though. Get the DPS up first, because I am not needed until 35%.
Somebody's gonna get dropped. Okay, never mind. Good.
Spheres.
Orbs.
Finish the reses and then get the orbs, and then
On tail.
once the orbs are dead, you guys can res me.
Who?
Or rotating.
I block.
Or frost by old tail. This
Just
group
one person downstairs?
Yeah, I was dead.
Could we get Jermaine and Bug to go
One
both go
down.
down?
We're going down.
Running.
This
Flare coming into tail with kite. Shield up.
might end up being a wipe. We'll find out.
I'm good to be rezzed. No.
Orbs on main tank.
Orbs
Or frost.
down.
Flare on tail.
Alright.
You need people on tail? No.
Yeah, that was a good attempt to save it, guys. Look at the
Yep.
two tanks. I know one was Monstrosity and the other was something with Samaja, so.
No, I just didn't. I blocked everything. I just didn't get enough heals, and I didn't heal myself fast.
Were you the one with the Monstrosity League?
No, I was the one with Zamaja.
Okay.
I just died to the what you call the
The,
thingies,
the dot she puts on you?
the beams. I just took too much damage from the beams and didn't self heal fast.
Okay. And then, Jerbear, do you know
Yep.
what got you there?
Yeah, I had the spider, and then Kite went on me, and then I roll dodged to get away from Kite, and it was like just too early. And then Baneful hit me, and then Fulminate came up from behind me. So kind of.
In those instances, they're going to be fairly uncommon, but there will be instances where you might get targeted by Crushing Darkness while you have the Monstrosity. When that happens, don't dodge roll once you see it coming, don't dodge roll, just sprint away from it. And at that point, just like, because once you've sprinted away, you've got enough distance that you can just run at your normal speed and still outrange the Veli. And even if the Veli is doing like the light attacks, those tickle, like heavy attack, you'll be able to see it coming. Baneful, you'll get the notification of dodge roll. So it's just practice. Like when that first happened to me, of course I panicked too, but like after a while you know what to do. So it's just like sprint.
Because then the standard was like right there to my left, so it's like
Yeah, at that point it's just sprint as far away as you can and then just walk your normal speed because you've already outranged the Velodreth that way.
Okay.
Alright, we have time for one, maybe two more pulls, so League, let's go ahead and count us down again.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was a good attempt to recover from that. When two tanks go down, it's really, really hard to recover. But we did make it at least a little bit.
Flare on tail.
Orbs
Kind of try and
as well.
horn when you have it. I've been holding on to it a little bit. There's a lot going on. It's hard to remember.
Team 1 come through.
Remain open. It must be collapsed from within.
Tail. Staying.
I'll go the other way.
Light shall show you the way.
Shard down. My horn, 3, 2, 1.
2 down, orbs.
The orbs is
I'm gonna run one.
orbs coming from behind us.
Still another orb by portal. 3 down.
Call that
Stay
bot.
here.
Call that.
Take the power source of Samadhi's gateway.
Or
I got it. Cross left of Old Tail. 3, 2, 1.
Guys, they're embarked.
Yeah, it's a really small window. Try and look for, I think, oh, flare coming into tail. I think her, like, arms glow before she does it.
Ooh,
Watch for pressure.
I had to
orbs
come
as
in
well.
with,
Oh,
flare.
I see, okay. Yeah. I thought you were way behind me. I didn't see that you've done it. Yeah, I usually get it, I'm just moving out.
It is
Rotate.
really fast.
Flare tail.
My horn.
take a main boss if you're ready.
Got her? Thank you. Just face it.
Horn in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, group 2.
Orbs.
On tail.
Or
Cross right.
Doria's coming up. Doria's here. Frost is by the portal. Sure, we are focusing Auroria, not the boss. Orbs.
Getting a sphere along the way too.
Okay.
Rotating.
Last shard down.
4 cross left.
Bomb on tail.
2, 1.
Sorry, I had kite for whatever reason.
My horn.
Okay, we're rotating.
taking the main boss in 3, 2, 1.
Tail.
Come on, boss.
Thank you. Oh, great, and I got the kite.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
Even better for you.
Got orbs. Fulminate.
One by Zamaja.
Almost right.
Rotating.
Or cross by new tail.
I walked into her cone.
Portal team 1, come through.
Let's get this shade down and get that res. I think
Shade
I
is
am
down.
clean.
Resin.
Fulminate.
Sure.
we're rotating.
Tail.
Orbs.
Sorry. Or popped.
Spawn right on top.
Let's get this shade down.
Somebody pop a second warp.
Shard down.
Fulminate.
Another shard down. There's still an orb.
I'm gonna run one.
Get that orb.
Alright, you can get the reses now.
Fill up.
Still an orb.
Oh, no.
Gonna
Oh
come
my
down.
god, main tank died.
Alright, it's gonna be a white.
I was trying to help the guy, except that nobody else was helping the guy with.
Oh, that was my. I didn't see the notification. It's my bad.
You got it, Jerry. You got it.
Just gotta make sure we're calling out the bombs pretty much right when you see it.
Put an end to your struggle.
So if it's the last Hoarfrost, does it deal damage when you drop it? 'Cause I know if it's
Not as much.
It's not as much. I think it does a little
It
bit,
doesn't.
but
It does a little to you, and it still slows you, but I don't think it does damage to other people.
Should you still drop it outside of group?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I don't anyways, and it's not a problem.
Yeah, it doesn't deal damage to other people like Sophie said. It just deals like a little bit to you. The first two you don't want to drop in group because those deal damage to people. Alright, we'll do one more pull and that'll be the last pull for tonight. So let's make this one count.
Putting in 3, 2, 1.
My heart.
Yeah, that was my last minute call. To stand in the fire.
Yeah, just make sure we're calling out the fires real fast. So you have a 6-second counter, so ideally you'll be calling it out by the time you see 5 or 4. If you're calling bomb by like 3 or 2, it's a little bit too slow.
Bomb on bot.
My horn when she pops up, rotating. 3, 2, 1, horn.
Team 1 come through.
Bomb on tail.
Cross left. 1.
We got rotating. Not that far. We have orbs.
2 down. Flare coming in with kite, shield up.
I'll run this.
And rotating.
My horn.
Or frost left. Frost.
3
Bomb
down.
on tail.
Orbs.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Popped.
Popped, careful.
No puppy orbs.
Need to be a little bit faster
Stop
with
it.
that reaction, guys.
Falling right on top of it.
Doesn't matter, you have 2 seconds, you can back up.
Okay, pulling boss or getting boss in 3, 2, 1.
Just keep an eye on
tail.
just keep an eye on Zamaja's hands. She does a little bit of a hand motion when she's gonna spawn the orbs. I'll tell you when she's doing it.
My horn on the stack.
On tail.
Here comes Sororia.
2, 2.
Cross left of Samaj.
Orbs.
Orbs. So if you guys saw Zamaja raise her left hand, that is when you know orbs is coming out. She actually does the animation first, and then you can get notification. So if you see her hand going up, that means orbs are coming.
Bomb on tail.
We're rotating.
Also dropping Horcrux back out. We'll run this last one.
Chart down.
Two orbs revealed, running
My
on.
horn.
Getting this sphere by on Zamaja.
That's 2 maybe. 5's counting to
Orbs
3 so
and-
hard. Flare
Pops,
coming in.
pops, careful.
Frost left. Orb. Communicate downstairs.
Getting the
3
sphere
down.
more.
So that was 2 orbs that popped, so please be very, very mindful of them orbs. Don't want to see them getting popped. Remember, we are still focusing Sororia.
Flare coming in again with kite, shield up.
Can we put Monstrosity on server?
Yeah, we're putting Monstrosity down whenever we're targeting, don't forget main hits. Rotating.
Taking the main boss in 3,
Orbs.
1.
They're all far.
Main boss.
On tail.
Dropping Horfrost to left of
Horn,
group.
3, 2, 1. Still Horfrost is out. Come over and grab that, please.
Team 1 come through.
Fulminate. While we're rotating, careful, watch that Fulminate.
My horn.
We have orbs.
I got a shard, I got.
Cross to her left.
2 down.
We're rotating. We have a fulminate.
Fulminate group.
Running one.
Flare coming into tail. Stuck up. Ooh, got
Shade is
kite.
down.
Wonderful addition to my arm.
3 down.
New tail.
Make sure we're focusing Soria, guys. There's a lot of ads up. We should not be having them assistantly ads. My horn, do what? This ad should not be up this long.
Oh my god.
That was my bad. Running the bump.
Put the orbs down.
We're behind the group and nice.
Gotta pay attention to the orbs, please. This is like the 4th or 5th orb that we've popped.
Flare on tail. Fulminate group.
Somebody go get Sophie's res, please.
Can you grab
Uh,
Where's Sophie?
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, she's on me, please. Oh.
I got it.
Try to save it, but we're gonna...
Yeah,
Sophie was dead for a little bit too long here.
Flare on where I'm at.
Sorry, that was my fault that I died.
Yeah,
wiping it?
yeah, we're gonna wipe it. Two tanks are... Yeah.
I tried to dodge roll through a fulminate.
Rip.
I don't think
Forgot
that
I'm a
works.
stage 3 vampire.
It works if you're a tank, it doesn't work if you're not a tank.
Now serves me.
Alright, so that is gonna be it for tonight. And again, I will post in the War Council channel. I'm gonna repost the doodle poll. Make sure you fill that out, and then I'll let you guys know. Hopefully Saturday night, what our next day is gonna be. And again, that's just because I have class Wednesday night. Sophie has a raid at 11, so we can't really do this time anymore. I don't think it's productive. I think we need to find a different time that's more productive for us.
Yes. Can we do Friday or Saturday?
I think it looks like Saturday's probably going to end up what we're going to be doing. But again, just make sure to fill out that doodle poll if that time doesn't work for you.
Discord.
Yeah, on Discord. It'll be on Discord. I'll ping everybody with that. So, yep, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for coming in, especially for all the fills, and I will put feedback again in War Council chat like I normally do here. So yeah, you guys are free to go.
Okay, have fun, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Good night, all.
Yeah, thanks
Alright.
all. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Okay, so that was Cloudrest, +2 with Hellfire Dominion. So, had a couple of new roles. I think Gerber was, I don't think he's normally tanks this. I think he normally DPSs this. So had a little bit of a hiccups there. So I will give him a few pointers because he's doing the role that I normally do, which is the main tank role. So I'll give him a few pointers here and there. The big thing that I think that was getting him was he was getting the baneful mark put on him a few times. And that just might come with practice, kind of recognizing when you need to dodge roll, making sure you get out of the portal with enough stamina to do a dodge roll, and all that stuff, because it's going to be very important in when we eventually do +3 that he doesn't sort of panic and he avoids those baneful marks whenever he can. So that's pretty important there. The other thing too was all the orbs that were popping. That's just general raid awareness, and this has been an issue with this group in the past, for the past few runs, where we've been popping orbs here and there. So it's just something that I really want to emphasize with the group, that you should not be popping these orbs. You should be paying attention to your surroundings, and you should be focusing the orbs down as soon as we call them out. Kind of raid awareness is kind of this group's biggest weakness, just kind of being aware of what's going on, the surroundings and things like that. It has improved quite a lot since when I first started leading this group, so I mean, it's not like it's not improving, but for each raid you have to learn what to watch out for, and for Cloudrest it's really important that we learn that very quickly. What sets am I using for tank in vets? So for this particular role, which is the off-tank role for Cloudrest, I am going with Earthcore, Dragon, and Alkosh. That is just because we have our group healer actually running Eben, so I don't need to run Eben anymore. Otherwise, I would normally be wearing Eben and Alkosh instead. I have found that the off-tank role is not very demanding in terms of damage, like how much damage you're taking in, so you don't necessarily need to run something like Plague Doctor or anything like that. And with the healer running Eben, that opens it up for me to be able to run something like Dragon or Torug's Pact instead. Monster Helm set still going to be Earthcore even after Wrathstone is released and we get Stonekeeper. I just want to have that additional heal. It's going to be very useful for the group as a whole to have that additional heal there from Earthcore itself. And of course, Alkosh for the Alkosh debuff. A lot of groups, I shouldn't say a lot of groups, but Mayflower, we didn't use Alkosh when we progressed +3, so it's a little bit new for me. But I think that, at least for me, because I have more experience now in Cloudrest, ever since we started progressing +3 with Mayflower, I feel comfortable running Alkosh, at least on an off-tank role. I probably wouldn't do it on the main tank role, but I can definitely do it in the off-tank role now. I feel comfortable enough to do that. So that's what I would normally run. Again, if your healer doesn't have Eben, then you can replace Dragon with Eben instead and just run Eben Alkosh with Earthcore. If you don't have Earthcore, the next best Monster Helm set would probably be Lord Wardens. The kind of downside with Lord Wardens is that a lot of the damage in there, or I shouldn't say a lot of damage, but there's enough damage in there that's considered Oblivion damage that it really won't be doing that much good. Plus, at least if you're doing our strategy where you hold the mini in the center, they're not going to be close enough to really benefit from Lord Warden, the DPS group. So that's kind of just something you want to keep in mind if you're running Lord Warden. Another one you might be able to run is something like Engine Guardian if you have sustain issues, or maybe even Rikugams maybe if you're running Blood Altar like I am, because it will proc off of Blood Altar that way. So those are a couple of Monster Helm options if you don't have Earthcore or anything like that. Dragon is obtained. It's an Overland set, so you can get this. It's the heavy armor set that is dropped from East March. So there are a few unique Dragon Guard pieces that you can get from like quests, I believe. Yeah, so this is a quest piece, Dungeon Delving Harness. This is a quest. I'm not sure. I think this is a I don't know what quest it is. You have to look it up. Then you have another quest here where you can get the sturdy hands, and I think that's it. So you will need to find sturdy feet and either sturdy or infused legs or chest here. Chudon, I don't like Chudon. I don't personally run Chudon on anything, any sort of pieces of content. Chudon's only useful in very, very niche scenarios, specifically Asylum off-tanking when you don't need to worry about using balance or anything like that, but generally speaking, Chudon is not going to be any good. You're already going to be running balance or hardened armor for your major resistance buffs, and Chudon doesn't stack on top of that, so you're basically wasting your Monster Helm bonus for a buff that you should already be getting from running Hardened Armor or Balance. At least in Cloudrest, I have not had any issues being able to run Balance. Of course, that is going to be dependent on your healers. So if my healers that I run with, they're typically very good and on top of their game and healing me up whenever I bounce. So I don't really have to worry about that. But even in Asylum hard mode as an off-tank, I was running Balance. I was not running Chudon at all. So me personally, I don't like running Chudon. I don't think it is a good use of your Monster Helm set. I would rather run something like Earthcore or Lord Warden even over Chudon, because at least Lord Warden will stack on top of your ward and major ward and major resolve. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight's stream. So I am going to be shifting this raid night just because of time constraints. So Sophie has a raid at 11, so we were not able to run the full 2 hours, and then I have an evening class, so that ends around 8:10 if we end on time. Like tonight, we ended at 8:15, so we can go over a little bit, and school is about 15-20 minute drive away, so we're not able to make productive use of this time anymore. We only have about an hour and a half, sometimes even less than that. So I am going to be shifting this raid day. It does look like Saturday early afternoon is going to be the time that works best for the most amount of people. So that's probably what the raid day is going to be shifted to. But it will remain to be seen whether that's going to be the day or we're going to be shifting it to a different day. I think Friday and Thursday are also options that are on the table as well. So again, that is pretty much it for tonight's stream. So tomorrow night we are going into Cloudrest with Mayflower. We're going to be going for a few of the more obscure achievements. I believe we're going for Core Coordination, which is an interesting achievement where you basically, everybody's only allowed to touch, or I should say run, only exactly one of those orbs downstairs. So you basically need to do or no, it's 1 core, no more. So you can only get 1 core, so you basically need to finish off Zamaja in 4 portal phases. So we're going to be doing +0 and trying for 1 core, no more. Basically, got to make sure nobody dies, and we got to make sure we are clearing the Zamaja in that 4 portal phases. Or I should say 5, because we can have the 5th portal come up as long as we get her to execute before the portal phase ends there. So again, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some Cloudrest 1 core, no more progression.